Hello friends, Megabyte here. It's time for another American Muscle Series race. This is the penultimate round. Only got one more after this, the season finale worth double points at the Nordschleife. But tonight, we are at Classic Silverstone. We have a very tricky track combo here. Cool temperatures. Car's a little slidey out here. A lot of guys really struggling with this one. So far, we're the fastest of the bunch. We've stuck it on the pole, but Fabian Zweier, Andrew Baling, Neil Kemp, Jeff Schnackle all might have something to say about it. So you know what we're going to do. Grid up, see how it goes. All right, everybody's gridded up. Make sure you hit the like button and enjoy the race. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Wow, screwed that startup bad.
You're on the right, 3 wide. Car on your left, 2 wide. You're on the right, 3 wide. You're on the left.
Yep, real bad, real bad, real bad. Unbelievable. Pole sitter to last place. Well, that's the way she rolls, I guess. Now we're really gonna have fun. We gotta make our way through this field. Oh boy.
Go right, go right. Right side. The car behind has gone off. Clear on the right. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear. Car stops on the right. Go left.
Well, there's a few positions. Slowed them down an awful lot, though. Kidding me? You're giving me a pop-up tool tip right now?
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
Everything's going wrong. Hey, the car's still
No damage. Car looks clean.
still good with no damage. We're still in the race. Never know what could happen.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Still there, hold your line. Keep to the left. Still there.
Let it go, Jeff.
Still there. Clear on the right.
Thank you.
Clear on the right.
So many places to set up for an overtake around this track.
Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there. Still there.
Up to 27th.
Still there. Hold your
Somebody
line.
just money shifted.
Clear on the right.
Fifth. 25th.
Car in P2. Just set the fastest lap. 7.396. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
We're not too far off the leader's pace, even with all the traffic.
Car right. Still there. Stay on the left. Clear. Car right. You're on the left. 3 wide. Right side. 2 wide. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Showed a lot of trust in these fellas right there.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear. Car in P1. Just set the fastest lap. 7.091.
What are we up to? 22nd? My goodness, the track is slick. Getting a little harder to catch people as fast now.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Go ahead, Tanner. I got issues.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
I got a big one, my start.
Oh, man. Good luck with that thing.
This is kind of fun, though. Driving through traffic.
New fast flat for you. You're pulling away
Come on,
from the
Dave.
car behind. The gap is 1 second. Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Which one?
Clear on the left.
All right, that puts us up to P20. Long way to go. 28 minutes to go. That was sloppy.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish. Consider 7.683.
Okay, the leader's lap times are catchable.
All right. Keep to the left.
Woo, that was a bit scary, Mike.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right. your line. Still there. Clear. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Okay. All right. All right. We're making it up here. We're making it up. Let's get some clean laps in now. Got some clean air here. Terrible time to miss the shift.
Pitting.
That might have been the fastest lap of the race right there if I hadn't screwed that up.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel. Fastest lap.
Well, we got that. Bum, 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 bum.
180 pregado.
A little deep there. Whoops.
That wasn't nice.
Clear on the right. The car in front is pitting.
I think I'm braking too late for that one now. A little draft off of Joe here.
You just hit the fastest lap.
Screwed that up a little bit. That was a quick lap though. I think that was the fastest lap I've ever done. Followed up by screwing this up. Well, we definitely got the point for fastest lap. We're up to P12. We're going to have to pit in 2 laps.
2 laps to fuel left. Side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. front is 6.945. The car in front is pitting.
Okay, we gotta box this lap.
You're in the top 10.
Gotta come in this lap.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
Good reminder, Jim.
The leader's pitting now. The car in front is pitting. Car 24 has taken the lead. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. That's it, go.
Okay, where are we at? 13th? Ten minutes to go.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.2 seconds. The lead is pitting now. Stay sharp.
Somebody went an extra lap. Wow, that was a lot of sliding. Tires might be a little cooked.
The car in front is pitting. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
We're just making it on fuel. Come on, we gotta get up in our draft. A little down too much for that. Players are definitely struggling.
Car 99 is now leading.
It might be Neil Kemp's week. He just set a super quick lap. Only 6.5 minutes left. Really like to get these 4 positions in front of me.
Come on, bro.
Amateur class leader right here, Andy Bell. Players have no grip left. Almost. I just blew it in this one. Had sitting on pole and totally botched the start. Trying to get back to the top 10 here. 4 minutes to go. Oh yeah, it's beauty.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Dang it! No!
Go right.
Matt! Not the way I wanted to get into the top 10.
The leader is running 7.089. White flag this time.
Well, crap. That's going to be a penalty for sure.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Whoa, Chuck taking the alternate route there. Man, P10's all I could manage after sitting on pole. That's a bummer, and it's probably not even going to be a P10 with that penalty. Well, we go into the final round at Nürburgring Nordschleife with hopefully still a lead in the championship, but it's double points at the Nürburgring. So anything can happen.
Go left.
2 more positions. Let's go.
Keep to the right.
Yes.
You're on the left.
That's pretty funny.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Good job. Very good job.
Yeah, got back to 8th after starting on pole, I guess.
So much, Andy.
All right, let's take a look at the incident in question. It's the one everybody's
Great
going to be
drive,
wondering
Peter.
about.
Hey, Andy.
So,
Congrats, buddy. Good job.
we're on this lap here. We back off a little bit through the S's so we can get a nice fast run through there. This is
Can't
lap
believe it.
18. We're just outside the top 10 here, wanting to take all 4 of these positions. So we get a good run through the S's, easily get alongside the amateur leader here, Andy Bell. And he just backs out of it pretty much. Knows there's no reason to fight that one. Falls back in the draft. A little bit dramatic on slowing down, but not bad. Not bad move on his part. So now we're behind Matt Thompson, who I've raced with a few times. He's got some decent pace. And it looks like he just gets a little bit cross up through this section.
It took some extra work on my part, but he had fun in practice, and it was a good race.
I thought I was going to have a better run out of here after they kind of got a little crossed up through there. And I felt like I kind of did have more speed by the end of this straight. I don't know if Matt just out-braked himself a little bit. I think we all did maybe a little bit. So I was a little bit fast. He's a little bit wide. He checks up a little bit. It's kind of sideways, and I end up running right in the back of him. I want to kind of see this from another angle here.
Hey, thanks to Jeremy, too. All right, guys, take care. Have a good night, Jeremy.
I mean, we were all basically running pretty deep into this corner. And, I mean, he gets way sideways, breaks mid-corner. You know, it's on me to avoid the car in front of me, but, man, that was a pretty tough spot to try to avoid a car when I'm trying to make up as many spots as I can in the last couple laps. So, we'll see what the stewards do on that one. Let's go back and look at the beautiful start I made in this race. Just absolutely blew it. Missed the light. Let's go through all the mistakes. So right off the bat, you can see light goes green. Look how much faster Fabian moves than I do. He's going. He's already moving at like 5-6 miles an hour before I even start moving. And then we proceed to botch the shift to second as well. Yep, straight to neutral. Grab second gear, and then we end up going 3 wide into the first corner. And I go a little bit later on the brakes, get into the grass, car starts going sideways, and there's just no saving it. Could not get it to come back. Look at the whole field drive by. First to last in the first corner. Gotta love it. Oh man, from there we had a pretty fun race, to be honest. It was overtake after overtake once we caught up. Let's see who's the first victim. We got a little tangle here between Tom Wendt and Merle Eschman, and through we go. Tom's still doing Tom things here, so I casually go around him. Unfortunately, that already cost me a bunch of time in the first lap that the leaders are going to be long gone. Looks like David French had a bad qualifying and then a worse race. Looks like through here, he gets a little bit much on that curb, a little bit more on that curb. Car's unsettled, goes right around on him. And at that point, he's parked. I thought, geez, he was parked there for a long time. He must have just let everybody go by rather than trying to rejoin. Oh, I see. His car is pretty badly damaged. Gets it turned around, finally gets it moving. Basically, same result as I had. Ends up at the back of the pack on lap 1 after starting. Looked like he started pretty far up, to be honest. I thought he had a bad qualifying too. Last I saw, he didn't have great qualifying. A little bit of a mess up from Jeff right here. Puts us past him pretty handily. Most of these Most of these guys back here looked like they were suffering from a little bit of not enough practice. Oh yeah, this was a little bit of a risky move. He just wasn't really cutting the apexes like I was through here. So I was like, well, man, if you're not going to use that part of the track, I am. So stuck my nose in there and got it done. That was a little argy-bargy, but hey, it's all fair. All fair in love and war, right? And racing. Quickly catch up to the next car here. We got Dave Blair. Dave Blair. We dive down the inside. Made that move a few times, I feel like. Just catching up to Scott Brooks, I believe. That's right, Scott Brooks. Get a good run on him out of the S's here, basically. He gets a little loose there. And I start looking for the outside. And there it is. Got the gap. He does race me all the way down this straight, but having that tight of a line, I pretty much had the deal done. He's going to have to way over slow for that corner. Thanks, J-Belt. Then John Casey. Oh, yeah, he money shifted right here. This threw me off into this corner, too. If you jump on my onboard, this was actually pretty funny. On board, we're racing with Scott Brooks here. And all of a sudden we see this. Poof! Whoops! Wrong gear. So then he's coasted into a stop. Thankfully off the track, he realizes, oh, my engine's not going to work anymore, and ducks off out of the way. Next up, Aaron Bray. Takes us a minute to catch up to Aaron. He was, at this point, pack's a little spread out, a little bit harder to catch up to people. I was definitely cooking pretty hard here, though. Wow, look how much time I made up through the S's here. Yeah, he took that one way wide. Had to check up a lot for this one. I'm right on his rear bumper now. He gets loose there as well. Had to basically avoid hitting him right there. And end up moving up to... All right, so it's still being investigated. They didn't penalize me in race for that. So we get around Aaron, and then these two are battling pretty heavy. I put a lot of trust in these drivers right here. We got an amateur and a challenger driver right here, and I dove it in like I was driving against two pros. I was like, okay, these guys are fighting. I'm gonna stick it in here, and then they gave me space. I mean, props to this whole field, man. These guys all race clean. I don't care what class they're in. It's good. So that's how I knew I could trust them. They both had control of their car, and off we went. Unfortunately, it actually slowed all of us up quite a bit. But here we almost went 3 wide. I leave plenty of space, but end up kind of getting bottlenecked there because Brandon Carl here was afraid to take the apex because he thought I might be taking it for him. Then here, this overtake happened numerous times. I just kind of took the shorter circle around here while everybody else was taking the racing line, which is faster if you're by yourself. But when you got a car that's doing, 1.5 faster lap times right there, he's going to go around you in that spot. All right, so then we kind of settle in for a minute. I believe this is where we set the fastest lap of the race. We end up getting by Ed. He just kind of coughs it up. He said he was struggling pretty bad, and I acknowledged that I struggled pretty bad, apparently, with my starts. I've been having trouble with my starts most of the season this season, and it hasn't been great. We really need to get it figured out. Pick off another one there, headed to the S's. That was Brandon something. I don't have the full name there for some reason. Brandon Smith. And then, yeah, we get some clear air here, running up on Mike. Mike made a really strange move here through the S's that I want to look at. He gets wide here, so I end up catching him big time. And then I don't know if he lost it right here or what, but he shoots back right. Yeah, he was pretty loose. I just about went in the back end of him there. Checks me up a little bit more, and then we're running up on Aaron Bray. That wasn't Aaron Bray earlier. I don't recall who that was. I mistakenly called somebody else Aaron Bray, but almost went around him on the outside through here. But that's a pretty hard move to make happen. Basically scared him into making a mistake there. Able to just get a lot more pace through that corner. And maybe it was actually at this point that I set the fastest lap. Finally got some clear air. Finally didn't have anybody to deal with. People started pitting, so I had clear air for a while. A lot of people making pit stops on this lap. That's lap 12. We're into the pits on lap 13. Took like 2.6 gallons, something like that. There goes the leader, Fabian, taking off just as I'm coming to a stop. And off we go. We're P13 coming out of the pits. And we're about to get back to the incident in question. So I'm running down this pack of 4 in front of me that I really wanted to get all 4 of these positions in front of me. It took a few laps. They start to get a little bit separated themselves. Andy Bell, the amateur class winner, ends up at the back of the pack. I end up catching up to him here. I had been closer, I feel like, even at one point throughout the lap, but here I gave myself a little bit of space through the S's so I could see my apexes really well, really dive it in and get some good runs through the corners. Get a good exit. Got a nice run on him coming out of the S's there. Gonna get to the left of Andy Bell. He slows down pretty aggressively to make sure I have the spot. Gives me plenty of room. He knew what my mission was, and his mission was to win the amateur division, which he did handily tonight. And then here's the incident in question when Matt Thompson in front of me gets a little bit checked up, and we end up checking up right into his rear bumper. Whoopsie! Yep. Good thing Andy Bell did pile right into us, and we'll see what the stewards say about that one. And then last lap, let's take a look at this incident. First, yeah, let's follow this whole thing through. Chuck makes a heck of a move here coming through this final section. It looks like he's been setting this up for a while. Charlie Hosey going a little bit defensive. Chuck says, I ain't having it. I'm getting to your left. Give me space. Charlie gets a little loose once he gets in there. Chuck dives it, rotates it real tight around this section, gets back on the throttle, gets it out wide, hits the brakes, gets a little loose, and then Charlie just gives him the little chrome horn there into the final corner, gives him a little spin, takes the position, but then I take the position from him, so he didn't gain anything. In fact, he lost one position out of all that at the end of the race that he probably would have held on to if he'd not done that. Never pays. Crime never pays. Hey, let's go look at the results. All right, here's our results. We bring it home P8. We're still waiting to see what the stewards had to say. We did clock the fastest lap by a pretty decent margin in this one, but bummer. We will get an extra point for pole and the fastest lap, but we are not going to get any points for laps led, and we're not going to get any points for being on the podium. We definitely could have had a podium spot in this one, and we blew it. Straight up, blew my start, and that's pretty rough. Let's go take a look at the points here real quick. All right, so the points haven't been posted for this race yet, probably because... Oh, wait, I think they just posted. They did. They just posted now. So I still collected 41 points for this race because of the pole and the fastest lap. So Jeff Schnackle, even though he finished a few positions ahead of me, only gained 4 points, which still puts me 19 points ahead of him in the championship. And, you know, I'll take it. That's a pretty sizable lead going into the final round in this series. You know, could it have been better? No question. We definitely wish that one had gone different. But, hey, that's racing sometimes. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.